Greetings and welcome to my channel. This is Lauren with LCare Soap and Such and Lauren Cares Naturals. I would like to show you today how I make boxes for my individual soaps. So these are my little individual soap boxes that I create. This one is for my soapy butterflies, and here is one of my butterflies. Now this soap can be used for traveling. You can break off a piece of it to use to wash your hands, or you can wash your body or your face with this soap. And it comes in the butterfly form. I also make it in a little evergreen form. And recently I made my Christmas morning tea soap, and I used these little trees as a decoration on my soap to make it more pretty. And so I've had a lot of these left over, and I want to make a box that will house this little creation. So I only had one sheet of this card paper, which is a really nice heavy card paper, and I could only get 2 boxes out of a 12 by 12 sheet. But I wanted to go ahead and show you how I create them. This is a 12 by 12 piece of card, and it's not as sturdy as the red, but it will serve as a guide to show you how I do this. So I first score at 1 1/4 inches, and then at 3 1/2, and then at 4 3/4, and then at 7 and 7 3/4. And that is my long part of my box. Then I turn it, and I do it at 1 1/4, at 3 1/2, and at 4 3/4. And then I just turn my paper around and do the same thing at 1 1/4 and 3 1/2 and 4 3/4. So this space here in the middle I will eliminate, as well as this space being eliminated. So after I have cut away the excess paper with my paper cutter, then I have these sheets that are scored and ready to create a box with. First, I want to fold all of my lines. And after I do that, I take my scissors and I cut along the edges where the scored places are on either side. And then I cut away the very top. This will be the part that goes into the box. And I also take a little tiny bit off of these pieces that are going to be folded into the bottom of the box. And then at the top here, I just cut right up the edge. And take a little bit off of here as well, because this will fold down into the box. And it is all ready now to tape. I have a red one here that I'd already cut, and I'm going to just use this double-sided tape that I purchased through a card making person. And I like this tape because it really stays together. I had another form of taping that just kept coming apart. So I appreciate this one more. And I like it because you can just tear off what you need and place it where you need it. And then you just remove the top layer, which can be a little tricky. That went faster than I thought it would. And then I make sure that these areas are straight with the edge of the paper. Sometimes that means that it's a little bit off on the very top, right in here. So I just take my scissors and cut that off. This one is a little bit bigger, right in here. So I'm just going to trim it, and I have my box. Take this bone and rub it over the top of that to secure it. And I have my box. And then I have labels to put on these. And the labels give the name of the product, my Christmas Morning Tree Soaps, and the ingredients and the cure date on there, as well as my logo. So I've got these all pre-cut, and I'm going to try to get these apart. They're as touchy as the tape can be. I got it. And then I just place my label on the top. Aside from the fact that it's crooked as all get out, I am not a straight person at all. If I can be crooked somewhere, I will be. And there's the top. So in between my soaps, I have these pieces of vellum that keep them separated from one another. And I'm going to have to go ahead and get some vellum and cut it to put my trees inside of this box.